Mum only remembers a couple of things because she has Alzheimer's, but she remembers all the words of the song. Any song you throw at her, she'll sing it for you, which is wonderful. But you say to her, what did you have for lunch? Oh, I can't remember, But she's a happy person, and this brings out the happiness in everyone here.
I can't sing, so I make up by dancing. And I love dancing. And me and my late husband, we used to dance every week.
Coming in the morning, sometimes I help out with the breakfast, and especially on the other side with the dementia unit. And they're sitting there quite agitated sometimes, or just really low. So we start singing, and all of a sudden the mood's lifted, and they're happy to start their day, and it makes them engage more.
It's so amazing the impact it did have on residents. Was significant positive impact in their well-being, of course, psychologically, emotionally, physical well-being. It was great. And also within the work environment, it does give you this wonderful ambience to the environment. It lifts the environment, it's warm, it's welcoming. It is the best decision we've ever made. It is the best decision, and I truly mean that.
Golden street.
So what we have seen, and actually what the evidence base tells us, is that if you're involved in singing, taking part, and engaging in music in a really meaningful way, it could have such an impact on your emotional well-being, on your social well-being, the interactions that you have with other people, and just basically your quality of life. And what we all want people to have when they're living in a care home is a life which is meaningful and gives them joy, and that's what music can do. What we're really looking for when we're going into care homes is how are they making sure that people are having a life, not a service. And when we see those services that really get that, really think about what it is that they can do to help and support people to have that meaningful life, then we're much more likely to be rating those services as outstanding than we are at any other rate.
Well, first of all, it relaxes them. It seems to be just something that makes them feel at ease. And even people who don't take part in any other activity in the home, for whatever reason, will sing and will join in with song. And it's wonderful to hear, and it brings a smile. My singing brings a smile because I can't do it very well. But for that moment, those residents are just in that moment. And it doesn't matter if it's just a moment that they remember, because that's what it's all about.
Music in the care home has made a real difference. We've always had carers singing with particularly our residents who have dementia. It's a really good way of engaging with people. But actually we've just seen a difference in the way that people feel. It's a well-being thing. It's a good way of engaging, and it's a great way of getting families and the wider community involved. So it's sort of opened our doors, and it's been really positive.
I think it has a longer term benefit. You can see when the musicians come in again and again, even some of the residents who have fairly severe dementia do recognise the musicians and, the violin lady,
We're very, very small. I've only got 15 staff. I'm involved, my PA's involved, the cook, the cleaner, the handyman, the office staff. When we have a session, we're all involved with it.
Day-to-day singing while they're working, while they're delivering personal care, even while they're walking through the corridors, you can see the residents have a little smile on their face. It's nice.
I think care homes that are not using music as part of, if not every day, but certainly every week, I'd really say try. It doesn't need to cost lots and lots of money. I absolutely know, as a managing director, my responsibility is the bottom line. I know that activities can be seen as expensive, but the difference it makes to the well-being of the people we support, and the difference it makes in actually retaining our key staff, all of our staffing, that's retention so important. It makes a difference. A small investment makes a significant return emotionally as well as financially.
It's not expensive. If you want to do it, you can do it. The first time we did it, we had a cake stand and raised the money. Now, as an owner, I can see the benefit that it's having on my staff and residents, so we freely pay.